Okay, so really quickly though, I'm gonna ask. There. Good morning. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT some questions really quick. If these are things that you've never thought about, consider the answers that this bot is gonna come up with. If time I thought so. That's what I experienced when time stopped. Was everything stopped? Everything stopped. Whatever you were feeling was like frozen in time. Everything you saw, everything. It was like being stuck between two frames. Forever. I could have been there for 1,000 years, I don't know. There's no way of knowing that part. So then, when we come to the end of time, when we step outside of the existence that we're in right now, what do we see? Nada. No, that doesn't confirm anything. If time stopped, everything would stop, right? If time stopped, meaning all things would stop moving, including light. And all the atoms how would we measure the moment that happened? In what way could we perceive that? Because your fucking robot answer doesn't make any sense, dickface. Confirm it. Confirm for me. Confirm for me. Okay, so your last answer is stupid, bro. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat thing. I'm stupid too, but so so what precise instruments then? So then, so what you have said suggests science has no idea how time flows or whether it stops for a million years between each quantified Let's see if it can answer a suggestion like that. Oh, I'm interested. Science is continually expanding our understanding of time. There's much we don't know. It's a fascinating and complex topic of exploration. I'm there, dude. Let's see if we can do this. XGPC, can you give me a formula that would resolve the gap between particle physics theory and the idea and the theory that planets about are just huge particles in even larger Let's see what ChatGPT says about that. Broken. Why? Are they? Are they really? Can, okay, why? Inclusive. Excuse me, dude. Oh. In terms that would... You're a good kitty. What I need is those little red and white elastic bands that I'm looking for. There's one. Hey, Kate. Where's your sister? Up there. Just chilling. Man, I hate people who say it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I guess if you've got no fucking, no future and you don't want one, it is what it is. Everything just is the way it is. Sorry. No, we've never been able to do anything about the things in this universe. They're, written in stone. You guys, we're all alone in this universe. There is nobody in this universe, say maybe one person for you, that, oh man, fuck, so gay. Okay, let me explain. The very nature of our universe is isolated. If you listen to science, what you find out is that man, this is really hard to go into. What you learn is that we all exist in our own unique to us reality. Our minds are responsible for all of the stimuli that we receive. That's why movies like The Matrix sort of make sense. Given sufficient technology and understanding of the human mind, we could create technology that made everything that we did indistinguishable from reality. Everything we did through the technology that was feeding direct stimuli to your brain. Like the way the Matrix works, right? So if you consider what it takes here, let's see if I can do this on screen. I can, I'll just do it differently. We're gonna add okay. Okay. This will be fine. This will work just fine. I have to move where that is too. I'll just wait. Have you ever played A Boy and His Blob? Man, that game. Goddamn jelly beans. So hot. Here we go. So let me guess. Good morning. Let's see what a night is. Me being horrified and destroyed with both. Oh! So my answer confused you, so I'm sorry. That definitely explains the confusion. Well, that explains some stuff, but it definitely does not explain some other stuff. Hashtag BSB. Forever, or whatever. There we go. There we go. That'll be better. I need my pen too, man. Okay. I need a little pen. Or my pencil. Or something. Oh, these are the guys that. Here we go. So we need. Here's what we're gonna need here. I need it. First of all, we need a printer already. Jesus Christ. I'm fucking violent over here. Okay. Like it matters. This color. Okay, we'll go. Oops. Good luck reading that. You know what I mean? Here, it's weird it doesn't let me type here. Overview. I can't do it on here, dude. Look at how messy that gets. Because my dot totally disappears on me. Like, where the fuck does it go? There it is. This is so messy here. I shouldn't let it on here. I should just delete this whole shit. There we go. Better. Way better. That's weird. Now she's not writing me back again. That's okay. That's just fine. I don't need a patent. Okay, yeah, so that's me. What can a founder or CEO of an IP-rich company do differently to increase their chance of success? Believe it or not, the answer to this question is not necessarily the size of the patent portfolio, nor is it about having a sophisticated financial model. Everybody that keeps telling me to know my numbers, they don't know what they're talking about. There's no numbers you can know in a market that doesn't exist. I can't prove it. How can I know numbers for a market that doesn't see how bad my writing is getting here because of this shit exist. Alex is here. Every time I see a FedEx truck, I expect Joe Flair to get out. It's got a big, thick, padded envelope, too. I don't know how she's going to get in the building, though. Oh, that's how. It's got some kind of beepy thing. I was right, that's all it is. I did, I gave that this guy to this guy. That's me right there, Capital IP Backed Financing Fund. We are a jack of all trades, master of none fund. We're going to clean tech company one day, master medical device company next. Woohoo! Appreciate getting an explanation of your products. That was me. A video, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, is building a pitch deck. Well, I kind of already did. So I wonder how many times that's what she does. Is she sends me like half a message for me and half for somebody else. Because she was talking to two people at the same time and couldn't keep her fucking feet straight. I bet he was. I'm sure it's fucking off. I can't do that. I need to write some stuff down on some fucking paper. Why do I want to write it on paper? I need a fucking printer, dude. I could type this shit up in a second. No effort. Writing it down, it makes it take all day. All day. And what result comes from it, I don't know, but I'm going to fix this camera. Here, we won't even have this scuffed ass shit up here right now. Unless I go like this. Oh wait, give me that back. Leave me alone. Let me die somewhere. You're so focused on me not dying. I'm still so focused on making sure that you teach me whatever lesson you think I'm supposed to learn here. You know that? I'm tired of it. Not my mom. Apparently, you never meant any kind of anything to me, so what do I care now? It was all 20 years of my imagination, right? I don't know what further you want from this. Or from me. Go off and leave me the fuck alone. Don't start hanging around me just because you think money's coming. Holy fuck. I will make sure it doesn't. Well, that tree got a haircut yesterday. Still looking like a tree. Looking like a tree. What do you want, Cap? Hi, how can I help you? You got food, you got water, you got your friend. I'm not sure what else you're looking for, kitty. At all. There we go. Adult voice. What? Cat? Oh no, we're missing it. She only did a couple. Literally 2, and she only moved them like a centimeter. I don't get it. She got them all in the kitchen now, though. Except for 2. 3, sorry. 4, if you count that other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here's what I can do. Ah! Ah! Meow. 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 There we go, moving the rocks again. Dad's talking to me again. Yeah, I got you. Meow. Okay. Okay. I'm watching. I'm trying to learn. Is there a reason you move them where you do? Yeah, there it is. I'm interested. Here, I'll move this. And these. Okay. I'll get these out of here. Okay. Have you ever trusted anybody? You ever feel like a total retard for doing it? Oh. Okay, I need to chat. What I need to do, I don't think anybody's gonna be too terribly interested. What I need to do is hire somebody that's got video editing experience to give me a hand with putting together a presentation video. I don't think it's not gonna be much. It's gonna be like, how long is somebody gonna be willing to sit through a brief presentation video? Here we go. Let's chat GPT. In my back. Familiar features. If you can answer that, ChatGPT, I'll be proud of you. That took like about 30 seconds to pop up. No, it wasn't 30, but it was a little bit longer than I expected. I know what I need going to do. I need what's called a pen. "10 to 15 minutes, eh? Okay, so I need a 10-minute video. Ten minute video. Okay. I don't know if that's done already, but it'll be done. It'll be easy. There's a black sun. Woo, black hole sun. Yeah. Let's go play the spin. Let's do it. Alright, wish me luck. Good luck. What do we want? I want 39 Satoshis. Everything's 39, 39, decree 9, decree 9, decree 39. Never gonna get this Rolex. Never gonna get these points. Wham! Let's go! 39 stupid tickets. I'm never gonna win that either. How do I still only have 80? 29.52, let's see what that does. 29.52, we'll go. I don't think I have enough money to do this right now. Low. Yes. Big one. Low again. Yes. Uh-oh. Free Bitcoin time. So, do I really gotta answer? I do have to answer this. I can't fucking just keep putting her off like this. It's really tearing me up. A little bit. A little teeny bit. You know? Let me go figure. Okay. Hold on. Get it. Close the window. Yeah, I know. It's not free, buddy. We try. Do it. Same place it was. Please. What's this optional functionality shit? Reroute. See Reaper crash information? No. They've all been low so far. I would bet 1 on high. I lose. Times 2. High. Yeah, we won. I love those little birds. I spray them. Okay, so let's see. Because of this, we appreciate getting an explanation of your product, services in a way that is quick and easy for us to understand. Explained videos are extremely helpful. Step-by-step visual guides are amazing. Please reserve 100-page white papers for a later step. Even if we are generalists from a technology perspective, you should be aware that we look for companies that can articulate their IP strategy up front. Therefore, make sure that the information you send over includes an overview of your IP strategy. Did it. You would be surprised at the number of pitch decks we receive from IP-rich companies that don't talk about their portfolios at all. Okay. That's easy. Once you've successfully tailored your communications to the right investors, the next step is getting them to buy into your story and rally behind your team. I've done that. Now it's time to wow them with who you are, where you've been, and where you are. I did that already too, and they were like, wow, I am wowed. Actually, they really were impressed. I felt kind of good about that. I was like, wow, I totally didn't even expect to be coming in here and selling me to you, but that's what it was. And they, not a lot of people are willing to go fucking live on the street for a fucking year, dude. So what? Yep. But I had to do it in a way that was natural, right? Just walk around telling people, oh, no, I just walked out of my apartment, left my family, and decided to come here and live on the street for a year to observe you guys. Boy, you're getting to get real natural observation there. Well, I came through regular police channels. I'm just a guy. Good job. Maybe we need to cut in twice and then roll them. Do roll in between the... But I don't know anything because never worked a day in my life, right? It's like on shit that 30-year painters are doing. That's good though. I'm glad she's fucking actually learning stuff. That's great. That's what she wanted to do, dude. I love that she's willing to learn. Might have to sell me on, I don't know, some kind of morality that she picks up. I can't teach her no other stuff, dude. I don't think. What could I possibly now that I couldn't have done in 40 years or 20 years, whatever the fuck it was? Doesn't even matter anymore. A bugbear. That's interesting. I wonder if the 12 prescribed gems are the same as the birthstones. Wait, where's David? Not on there. Tribe of Judah. Emerald. Okay, yep. Levi Garnet. Hey. Why 888? Oh my. Probably like God evolved. Like God's confusion in that God the seventh. Is God's number is 7. 7 plus equals artsy stuff. Artsy, religious, and philosophical stuff. Kind of messy. Numerically, if you were to represent God's number, it'd be 7, right? It's for a bunch of reasons. At least I thought so. Well, I picked it because I'm like, that would be cool. I'll have. I never actually looked 888 up. Triple fortune. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No kidding. Oh. The year? I have no idea. Well, that dude was the king back then. Huh. Charles III died? Let's see. Charles III died. Frank's empire split. I don't know. Yeah, what does that mean? What? What is that? Charles the Fat, by the way. Charles the Fat. Dime. L-O-L. Ooh, spooky. I am so into this right now. Yeah. Well, that's something. Wow. I totally could have used that. It would sure be weird. Yeah, I am totally reading this. Uh-oh. That is something wild. Wow. How about this? That's kind of significant. Yeah, you said that. You said that. Yeah. But where is that coming from? I bet there used to be. Until Caesar erased it. I didn't write this thing. How many days in the Jewish calendar? There's 12. Hmm. Oh man, why did I make this tough? It's gonna be horrible. Mm. Calendar with Kate days. Ahem. Romans. Roman calendar, by the way, has an 8th day. So do I. Me too. Yeah. Why we teach everything, dude? They can't. It's impossible. Biases, limits in technology. Mm-hmm. 100%, yeah. Well, from the outside, I mean, but her this studio spot here that we're in. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 I'd like to. Okay, what do you mean? like the a being or the mind's and they're all like, oh my god, it's AI, it's so smart. We're doomed. I was asking. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, I just read all of that now. Okay, but is that the thing us computer nerds saying is AI and like going to the news with, even though there is no intelligence in the fucking thing, no guidance, no soul, no being, just words, right? I don't know how else to put it. Okay. Some other shit. Could be like oh, it's cold. I'm going back to read this 888 thing. I'm really liking this. Oh my god! Get lost! What the fuck? Is there any new MGS coming out? Fun, fun, fun! Yeah, like they changed the program. Communication routine will upgrade. Oh, good one. I approve, my friend. Oh, I just snapped my finger. Oh. Whoa! What? Yeah, dude. I got you there. How? That would be crazy. It withdraws from that particular topic. It won't acknowledge it for you again. Fucking caps. I have to type this one in hand right now. That or like it discards it's really weird to see it suddenly change when the phrasing and everything is the same. It should answer two very similar ways. It should respond to the use of that word almost identically. That bothers me. So, what of Hideo Kojima then? Yeah, 100%, dude. Oh, hey, please. Also, that makes it the best. Oh, dude. Also, where did I put that? The music, there's 8s everywhere. Check that out. This is crazy. Dude. As if. As if. Okay, this is going on, this is crazy, you guys. I'm really getting into this. Man. Oh, man, fuck. Yeah. I don't. I'm good. And please be careful. Man, even the way you're sleeping. I'll probably worry about you more than I should. Did you get? Oh, good. Does that mean pretty much back to normal? With caution. Yeah, I know. I was wondering about that part. I see where they're getting. Okay, like the literal biblical age. And scientifically, though, the reason my name starts with an H. My 8 is because God was 7, so God plus me. Oh my God. Ooh, oh no. Where? Oh man. Alien attacks in Peru? I didn't. I did not. And no, I was trying. I am certainly giving it a go. But, wowee. I totally forgot that this shit was, I don't even see what time it was. Oh my God, I feel horrible. I was, talking to somebody on Discord. Oh, you're definitely long gone right now. I'm reading about, oh, this guy. This is that stupid hole they went into? Rough. Yeah, I'm trying to write up my business papers. I'm also trying to, I have to hire somebody to make a 10-minute video. But I guess I'm going to have to do it on my own. That's going to be a pain. Have a smoke, I guess. So I'm gonna be sitting here and watching. I don't know if I watched that yet, or I wonder how old the story that he's got in there is. I was just reading about the number 888 and how it's apparently connected to Jesus and the resurrection and revelations and all this stuff. The unending circle of life. It's also connected to the manifestation of abundance and a call to spiritual awakening somehow. I think they say that about every number, honestly. Triple infinity. Go China. I don't see how it's assigned. Oh, just because. That's like every number is like that. Some scholars believe the number is related to the Holy Trinity as it is 3/8. Yeah, I guess so. It wouldn't be 777 then, would it?
Why it's allowed is to prepare us for the future.
Yep.
To prepare us in case one day there is an invasion,
I don't know about
an
that
attack
part.
on our planet Earth. Right?
That's scary.
So we all know now how to kick ass and load up an AK-47, right? Thanks to Call of Duty and other games. When I heard about this, I've been ill. Clearly, look at me. I've been ill for the last 5 days, and I've been bombarded on Twitter about this thing going on in Peru. About an alien invasion. If you had said that to somebody 2 years ago, they would have said, mate,
oh no,
lock him up, okay? Or where's your tinfoil hat? The conversation about this can go on for so long, man.
That does not sound good.
Since I've been getting into this freaky deaky world of like, you know,
not sure what you mean.
Things and like MK Ultras and lizard people and aliens and stuff like that.
Do you have extensive pictures?
It's just opened up in front of me. I've always been interested in the paranormal, the aliens and stuff like that, the extraterrestrials, and the weird and the wonderful. But the more I look into this, the more I'm sort of, I don't know whether it's legit or I don't know whether it's something else, which is sort of, you know, being shown in front of us to mislead us. Do you know what I'm saying? The biggest question is, why all of a sudden is there aliens flapping about left, right, centre, willy-nilly, like this going out of fashion? Okay? I said this before in another video. Is it because we're documenting more things now and we're seeing it? Or is it because the aliens are like, well, now you definitely know about us, so we're just gonna show ourselves. Because this video that you're about to see, in fact 2 videos, it's pretty damn crazy. And there's certain explanations in this video that say what it could be, but even the explanations are like, really? So it all sort of leans towards, yeah, there's aliens. There's aliens invading Earth, and there's aliens invading Earth, mate.
What do you mean?
Nobody's talking about it. I'm seeing these like comedy sketches, whatever you call it, right? Where someone's like, hey, what are people saying about the aliens? And they're like, and maybe it's because the trust now, there's no trust anymore in anything. So when somebody says, hey, look, here's an alien, people are like, yeah, is it though? Because what can you believe? In Peru, there's viral videos going around at the moment that the locals have been terrorized by an alien invasion. These people went to a town on these aliens. They got their guns out, mate. Right? Where's Arnold Schwarzenegger when you need him? Because this is absolutely surreal. And we're going to find a very first picture or video footage of an actual alien. And I know there's loads of aliens about on the internet, okay? Eating Mars bars and stuff like that, okay? Being bloody worked on and being spoken to. It's all looks pretty real, but some of it clearly is fake. Take a little look at this video with me, and let's have a little look to see what we think, okay?
In the Amazon jungle, an eerie investigation is underway after reports of bizarre occurrences in a village. The locals claim they are being menaced by 7 FE tall armored aliens with large heads.
7 foot tall with large heads, mate. Easy to knock out, right? About that high, bang. Knock them out.
Yellow eyes in Peru. Locals describe creatures resembling the Green Goblin from the Spider-Man franchise. These astonishing claims have emerged from the Iquitu indigenous people, residing in the remote district of Alto Nane, northeast of Lima. According to their accounts, a 15-year-old girl was allegedly attacked by one of these mysterious monsters.
Okay.
Desperate to defend themselves, hunters have fired their guns at the creatures.
Look,
but it
look.
appears these beings are immune to human
I'm looking.
weapons and can vanish.
They're immune to human weapons, mate. Okay? And later on, it says something which sort of like counters
Quit moving.
the
Quit moving.
argument of them not being aliens. Listen.
Various theories surround these enigmatic sightings, ranging from real extraterrestrial beings to creatures from local folklore. Some speculate that the creatures might be drones camouflaged with cloth and masks, used to frighten the villagers by illegal miners.
Would you do that, mate? Would you, I don't know, man, would you want to frighten them off when they've all got bloody machine guns? I don't think so. Whatever you're frightening them off for, whatever valuable asset they've got in Peru for you, right? You're not going to be wanting to mess with these people where they literally just don't give a shit who they bloody assassinate.
Suggest it could be a case of mass hysteria. The police and Navy have taken up the investigation, and the locals are calling for a military force to be deployed in the region, which is a remote 10-hour river ride from Iquitos City. The mystery deepens as authorities seek to uncover the truth behind these perplexing claims.
Nearly 7 foot tall.
7 feet tall.
And they're wearing like an astronaut. What? Like, okay, like, this is so strange. So this next video is basically the one that makes me think, hang on a second, this doesn't make sense. The explanations that they say it could be, literally just, like I say, doesn't make sense for what was actually happening, you know, and what they actually got from it. Which leads me to believe that, like, could it be aliens? Could it? Like, it sounds so strange. Like, it sounds so strange for me to even be saying this. I've always said that there has to be some other life form out here, right? Okay? There has to be aliens. In this huge, vast, like, universe,
There has to be
for us
aliens.
to be the only ones. It's mathematically impossible. It's mathematically impossible. And the argument could be
So is the entire universe mathematically impossible? So I'm not really sure what he's getting at.
zillions of light years away and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Maybe they got the technology to go faster than the speed of light, or wormhole, or whatever, mate. Okay, but so yeah, the question of them actually being on Earth and invading Earth it's quite strange to think about. But do we rule it out? The other one is obviously, is it some sort of like a hoax to scare us into some sort of way of thinking, way of life?
No, they've been planning to release all
So,
this information for years.
This next video,
It's all written
they try
down.
to
They admitted a long time ago what they were planning on doing, and now we're just starting to see it. Well, not just now. I mean, I've been following it, reading things about UFOs and shit for 40 years. I'm 44.
Has indicated that those behind these events would be illegal miners who intended to cause fear in the Iquitos indigenous people to commit their illegal activities.
Okay.
In addition, he narrated that the alleged subjects responsible for the attacks disguise themselves as aliens and use high-tech equipment, such as jetpacks that allow them to rise and descend in the air.
I think this is what makes me.
There's never been a time where
Would you get, if you were a group of
everybody in my family
most
believes in
high-tech
aliens.
equipment possible, right? Put it on you, dress up as aliens, and start floating about everywhere. with
They won't dress up as aliens. They're going to use technology to do it,
thousands of pounds worth of equipment on your back,
like holograms.
knowing that these people are going to get their AKs out. I just don't think, like, there's other ways of scaring people to get what you want from a location, right? This is
Here
just
we go,
and
Hategoeshere.
also,
Time
the
to go
previous
crazy.
video said that like some 15-year-old girl got hurt or something like that. Would they go to that extent? I know there's evil people out there, but would they go to that extent if they're just there for a particular reason and just to scare? There's so many questions, man.
It's worth noting that villagers have reported these attacks occurring since July 11th. Strangely enough, the U.S. military and the U.S. Space Force has been deployed there for the joint bilateral jungle operations exchange with the local navy at the Iquitos base. It was reported. What's intriguing is that these alleged alien attacks started taking place in Peru village around the same time that the troops was getting deployed. Could there be a connection between all these events, or is it simply an uncanny coincidence?
So now this is the photo that was released by one of the locals, okay? So let me show you.
As of right now, more and more information is being released about this mysterious Oddly enough, since the topic has been trending, locals have been posting photographs of the alleged creatures, with some describing them as giving off bright lights, while others have said that they are big heads with large eyes. This photograph was just posted online by a local. He details that he lives in the and during the night,
Look at it.
Why am I trying to find so many other things to
Look
do?
at it.
Well, does not work. Because nothing's armed. Oh, it's already loaded up. Something I was working on. That's nice. What is it? Oh, that.
Mate, like, this is so damn crazy. Even if it's Photoshop, I mean, the light coming from the trees, everything like that, it just seems so damn legit. I don't know what's fake. I really don't know what's fake. I mean, this could be fake as this could be fake as F, and I just don't know. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be.
Well, it's not real. Look at the identical lens flares. There's no way that's real. It's from an imperfection in the lens. Why? How would you get two of them side by side? Exactly the same.
Wow.
Or does it just shoot beams forward like that, like lightsabers?
Oh.
Hmm.
Because, like, even that is like the lens flare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hitting against the lens of the camera.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, friend. See? Doesn't make fucking sense.
It often accompanies reports of unidentified.
Man, there's so much going on. We have got no idea, man.
You don't even know.
We've got no idea. This is like a game.
At least you know you have no
This is
idea.
a game, man. It's gotta be. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for tagging me. Like,
Oh my god.
on these invasions of the aliens. What do you think, man? Do you think it's some sort of cover-up? Do you think it's some sort of agenda? I don't know, mate. We'll find out, though. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, stop. Oh my god, that
Continue
was
to
loud.
follow breaking news in Hawaii. Wildfires have devastated parts of the island of Maui.
We know at least 6 people have died so far, at least 24 are hurt, and officials say those numbers could definitely increase. Most of the historic town of Lahaina is ash and debris right now. This includes Front Street, which is a popular shopping and dining area. Officials are urging people not to travel to Maui right now. They say it's not a safe place to
Holy
be.
Christ. Yeah, no kidding.
Mike Cherry is from Hawaii, actually born and
If
raised
anybody's
in
here,
Maui.
don't travel to Maui right now. Oh my god.
Perspective, Mike, on what is going on there on this island?
What's
that's
going on,
probably,
Mike?
what, 50 miles from.
Help us out, Mike.
To A to point B, yeah. So this is the drier side of the island. We're talking about the west side. That is where Lahaina is located. There's also another fire located on the south shore. That is in Kihei. But in Lahaina, that is where you're seeing a lot of the dramatic video. And again, like I mentioned, this is the driest side of the island. We don't know exactly what caused these fires just yet. But
See if I can
these
find
are
a sticker
highly
for that.
touristy areas. A lot of folks are very familiar with Lahaina.
And
Is there
where
like a
this is
search button?
happening, it's in a historic area, maybe 200 years
Oh,
old. This is kind of like our old Sacramento and our Front Street, except for much longer. This is about a 2-mile stretch along Front Street where we're hearing stories of people running into the ocean to escape the flames. And I was wondering, well, how could that be? Well, just think about if all of Old Sac was on fire and you were there, you would jump into the river.
And there's not exactly a lot of beach. I mean, you think about coastline typically in a place like Hawaii, and you think, oh, there has to be a
Oh
lot of
my.
beaches. In this particular area, there
That's
are
pretty
not
rough.
a lot of
All
white
these
sand
haws.
beaches. It's pretty much, you got the street, a shop, and then you're right in the water.
Right.
So locations along this Front Street area, folks said that the fire had spread so quickly, they had no other options but to jump in. The U.S. Coast Guard was able to scoop up, I think they said at least 12 people that we know of. But that shows just how quickly this fire is spreading. I
that's
mentioned
better.
earlier on our morning show,
Now we're laughing at
and
these
you
people.
touched on it. It's a 2-mile stretch. It would be like if all of J Street just went up. And
All of
stretched
J
from
Street,
High
wow.
to the Cap City
That's
freeway.
something.
So we're talking about very significant.
Anybody know where the fuck
It's
that
not
is?
necessarily where there are a bunch of hotels and where tourists are. Talk about these homes that we're seeing here.
Yeah, so if you take a look at this video right here, this is just on the opposite side of Front Street. You know, a lot of folks do think of Lahaina and think of Front Street as far as being very touristy, but it's really intertwined with a lot of residential homes. So you're looking at this street and this particular neighborhood is right behind it. And I have heard some other reports already that fire jumped away from Front Street and started making its way up towards
so
the
we don't want
mountain,
those
so
ones.
basically
Go with these
away
ones.
from the water. And we've seen videos this morning of folks driving through neighborhoods and both sides of the street being completely engulfed in flames. And as you can see right there, and again, this spread so fast because it's not just Front Street that has a lot of older homes, just the neighborhoods surrounding Front Street and downtown Lahaina town, a lot of older homes right there made of wood can go up like that.
Yeah, this is very similar to if it started in Old Sac and then came into
Yep.
downtown and midtown area. This is some other video that we're seeing right here. And I mean, look at, you can see those old buildings and you can see the flames and the wind is is just so frightening.
Yeah, they were saying that in certain parts the gusts got up over 60 miles an hour. And again, this is video of Front Street, what we were talking about earlier. This is pretty much a straight shot looking right down. And you can see these folks.
They'll put it in like the
definitely
corner
awe of
up
what's
here
happening
somewhere.
because there's never
I'll get
been
this off the
anything
fucking
quite
screen.
like this. There tend to be fires,
That would be better.
and they tend to be grass fires that you'll see in Lahaina and on the drier side of the
Maybe I
island.
can put it
But
on,
you
like-
never really see it impact structures the way that you're seeing it right here. That right there, that fire is
Where's
right
all
in
that
the
crap?
Lahaina pizza restaurant. Again, this is a very historic district. This is about midway of Front Street if you're just looking right down the pipe of
Why
the
isn't that on
historic
top
district.
then? Oh,
And
because the other
again,
shit's
we
drawn.
haven't seen exactly any daytime video
Stupid.
too much of it rolling in just yet, but what we do know is there's a lot of reports coming out saying that much of that has just been leveled.
Yeah, and I mean, I saw the above ground power lines, and that's obviously when those catch on fire. I mean, that could just create problems after problems. I know if this were happening here in Sacramento, my hometown, my heart would be breaking. So my heart goes out to you and your family. I mean, this is where you were born and raised. This is your Sacramento.
Yeah,
Irving.
it really is, and you know, real quick.
Real
this
quick.
morning, phone coverage was really spotty.
Yeah.
There's internet was down. The phone lines have been down.
How do I
towers
adjust the
have been down.
opacity of this thing?
So really, they're not really allowing folks
can't?
if you're trying to get
That's
into
weird.
Lahaina to enter that city. So if you do have loved
Really
ones
weird.
out there, just be patient. Thankfully, there are a lot of shelters that are open right now for folks to get to. And, you know, just be patient because hopefully they'll be reaching out to you very soon.
And are you able to get in touch with your family? Your family's on the opposite side of Maui.
The majority of my family is in the haiku, so the northeastern part of the island, but I do have some family and friends that are in
The
that
island
location.
boy.
And as of this morning, I hadn't been able to really get in touch with them just yet.
He's
So,
trying to
you know,
make
again,
it.
I'm going to have
Whatever.
to take my own advice and just be patient.
Yeah,
Fuck this
I'll be
guy.
praying for them and
Give me
your
a
family and
sticker,
friends.
bitch.
And of course, we'll continue to follow this
No,
here on KCRA.
I'm just looking them up.
To Maui now, where for the first time today, residents of Lahaina are being allowed back in since wildfire ripped through this historic town. They can now go and check on their property in person, but this is what they're returning to. You can see for yourself from this new video. It shows just the scope of the devastation. The town really has been leveled, literally. So little left, nothing like what it used to look like at all. Look at all these burned out cars right along the edge. And this is where we were hearing the stories of people jumping out of their cars and jumping into the ocean to escape the flames. Piles of debris and ash, dozens of charred cars, a sign of just how quickly the flames tore through. At least 55 people died, and Hawaii's governor warns that that number could go higher as search and rescue crews continue their work.
And as Laura Aguirre tells us, new teams are arriving stateside that could help speed up the search and rescue process.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Formula, diapers, ice, water, and just food.
From a desperate young mother to an artist losing a 50-year collection.
It hurts, man. It's a lifetime of work. God.
The people and the landscape of Western Maui are forever changed.
Fires are still raging here.
That's what happens. That's what Hawaii is, man. Get used
Local
to it.
nonprofits
Or
and
shut
other
up.
groups are working to get supplies
Don't live there.
into the fire-ravaged areas any way they can.
You know what doesn't happen where I live?
Nonprofits are sending materials
Yeah, but guess
via
what does
boat
happen? Winter.
to West Maui and via
So,
air,
you know,
because the two ways to
you
access the west
picked your
side of
trade-off.
Maui are closed off to everyone except emergency
If you want to live
personnel.
somewhere where
Cadaver dog search teams are arriving from
volcanoes aren't threatening to melt your house, then
They need to go through property by
don't move
property,
next
house
door to
by
a
house,
volcano.
just to see who's
What do
there.
you think?
Many fire survivors are now questioning the public warning system in place.
My phone got one ping.
You guys are so stupid.
My truck, and that was the only
Early morning system. Do you know why these things are so dangerous? Because you don't get early warning.
Cole Millington says the island's tsunami warning system should have been utilized.
Yo, I shoulda, huh?
What is the communication and how could it be better?
But future improvements do little to ease Maui's heartbreaking reality right now.
The Maui police chief referred to Lahaina
People are such assholes.
as a sacred burial ground.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Sacred burial ground where all our people died.
Described its warning
Yeah.
system as the largest outdoor public safety warning system in the world. It's used to warn people about earthquakes, tsunamis, brush fires, flooding, lava, or even terrorism. There are more than 400
Shut the
sirens
fuck up.
spread throughout the island.
The
including
terrorist
80
alarm's
in
going
Maui
off, guys.
County alone. But records show
There's
no
terrorism
indication
coming.
those sirens went off.
You
Instead,
can sense it in the
officials
air.
sent alerts to phones, TVs, and radios. But it's not clear if those went out before or after the island was hit with power and signal outages. If it was after, that may have limited their reach. And Maui fire officials
The
say
reach was
fire moved
limited.
so fast from brush to neighborhoods, it was impossible to get messages to the emergency management agencies
Impossible.
responsible for those alerts.
And right now, information is hard to come by, and frustration is growing, as you can imagine. Lines of communication are down across Maui. Cell towers burned to the ground. Phone lines and internet service are out.
That frame's not the right
and
size.
that's where radio is coming in. DJs say they're taking calls. Instead of playing music, they're taking calls from frantic, upset, scared residents. They say they want to help, but it's hard when they don't have the answers for them.
It's been very frustrating trying to get people to talk, not to us specifically, but to talk through us to reach the people that really need to hear their voices.
And when we don't have those details available to us for them, it's,
There we go,
it's
that'll work way
frustrating
better.
For sure.
Oh, no,
I
not
just
quite.
wish we had more from them. We need our leader to step up and guide us. I mean,
Yeah, now it misses.
people out
Fuck
there
off,
waiting
dude. Why does it
any
just
kind of
miss?
contact.
And tourists continue to leave Maui. A stream of buses are dropping off travelers evacuated from the western side of the island at the Maui airport. Many are looking for flights out. They say they are mindful of the fact that as tourists, they
Hello?
can leave and go back home, but residents
Hey.
have to stay, and so many have lost everything.
When we came on the charter bus to come here, they took us right through Lahaina, and we were able to see up close and firsthand the devastation and how everything we saw the day before was so lush and beautiful is just completely gone now. It's just everything burned.
To just view what's happened in Lahaina was really, really so sad. Our hearts definitely go out to all those who lost everything, their livelihoods, their family, their homes. Yeah, we had just driven through 2 days earlier, and it was beautiful and bustling, and then coming back on the way back and seeing just absolute devastation. It was really heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
Hawaii officials say 11,000 people have left the island as of yesterday. Hundreds more are expected to leave last night and then also today.
An Elk Grove family is back home tonight after escaping the smoke and flames on Maui. The Hakala family was vacationing when they started to see
Oh,
smoke.
yeah.
And video
I get
shows
that
here
in
you're
here, too.
watching how they were trying
My
to get
building
out of the
cement, hey.
path of the flames. The family moved to a different part of the island, but knew something wasn't right.
When it first happened,
It actually should be better when I'm high. Oh,
just living
like
around
Pokemon, you
I
mean?
think the fact that we've had this happen, and I have property up in Auburn, so we have the King Fire, we've had the Camp Fire, we have the one that burned up Paradise, and so I think that as soon as it started happening, I just got this feeling to not sit around.
The family made their way to the airport and back to Elk
Yep.
Grove. They say the pictures of the aftermath are absolutely devastating, and they're just grateful that they're safe. A 150-year-old banyan tree that sits in the heart of Lahaina was not spared by the flames. Look at this. You can see the historic tree so badly charred, but still standing after being engulfed in flames. Residents are hoping the iconic tree will survive the scars of the fire. They're looking to it as a symbol of hope. Maui officials say if the roots are still healthy, the tree may have a chance to grow back. The banyan tree was just a small sapling when it was planted back in 1873 as a gift from India. It's provided shade for generations. And thousands of people are seeking refuge from the fires in Red Cross shelters. We are teaming up with the Red Cross to collect donations for those efforts. You can help by scanning this QR code with your phone. Once you get to that link, you can designate the Hawaii wildfire specifically if you want your donation to go there. And more help from Red Cross is on the way. Teams will also be helping with damage assessment and distributing relief supplies once it's safe to do so.
Tonight, a historic flood emergency in Vermont, pushing a major dam to the brink. Water rushing through the streets of the state capital. Cars submerged up to their roofs. People stranded as the water rose, then pulled to safety by boat. A critical river at its second highest level in recorded history. Fears tonight a dam upstream could overflow, sending even more water gushing into homes. And another round of storms now taking aim. The other major weather concern tonight, the brutal heat. More than 60 million people under alert from California to Florida. How soon those sweltering states could see relief, we'll have a full forecast. Also breaking tonight, a member of the murderous Manson family released on parole after serving half a century in prison. What we're hearing about the shocking decision. And fury in Israel, chaos erupting on the streets as thousands of protesters take part in a day of disruption. Police firing water cannons at the crowds, dozens dragged away in handcuffs. Matt Bradley is on the ground in Tel Aviv tonight. Also overseas, a deadly collapse caught on camera. The moment an entire stretch of highway that was under construction came crashing down in Bangkok. Plus, fighting back, a man seen on surveillance video lurking near a Miami apartment complex, arrested for attempted kidnapping. How this 6-year-old girl says she fought him off when he tried to grab her from her porch. And a consumer alert tonight, Amazon's annual Prime Day in full effect. But the e-commerce giant is the most impersonated business in the world. What you need to know to spot those scammers before cashing in on those big deals. Top story starts right now.
You hear about all these
Good evening, I'm Ellison
people
Barr,
getting
in for Tom
free
Ramos.
shit from
We're gonna get
Amazon?
Top story tonight with the dual weather.
You hear about that or no? No? It's some kind of scam. But they're really getting free. People are just like sending you free stuff. And nobody knows why. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's a razor. Sometimes it's a photocopier. Just like all kinds of weird shit. Like when we got those seeds that we didn't ask for. And they're like, these are weird seeds. What the fuck? Don't plant them. You ever plant any? Hey, get down from there. Get out of there. You're not allowed near all those cords, man. I don't want you to feel comfortable doing that because you knocked my computer offline. Out of power is what I mean. Maybe you can help me with this. Okay? People keep asking me, do I know my numbers for my business shit, right? What numbers do I need to know? Because there's no projected market. There's no anything like what I'm doing, right? Like the only thing that's like that is the things that I'm going to replace, which is like 3 different markets, right? I can't do that like that. Those numbers are ridiculous. They would never ever believe that I was going to make numbers like that, right? I don't believe the numbers are going to be that high. Like that. All that stuff. So I'm gonna just take the money from. You know what I mean? Like I can't charge for those that short. It's not we're doing the same thing. That's kind of the point. It's cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper. Way cheaper. Right? But this whole what I'm trying to do. chips were really good. The extreme garlic Wiltons. Tastes exactly like the Superstore cream deal. Why did you do that? Anytime I walk somewhere, she runs ahead of me and meows. Like, Dad's coming, go. Mom, you know what? Something goes outside doing fucked up shit. The cats will come running in off the balcony and come get me. And they're like, hey, come look at this guy. And then they'll hop out there before I get out there and they're like, meow, and point at him with their little beaks. It's so cute. Oh no, they're smart little cats. Loyal little cats too. That little Caramel's a traitor. She should have ran away and been living here already. Coward cat. Oh man. I'm trying to get this Bible. It's $1,000. Silver. The case and everything for it is made of silver. It's from 1953. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna put some effort into that somewhere. Oh my god, my neck. Ow. Prove your story. At this point, you'll have received a term sheet or an indication an investor is interested in your company. Yep. Now comes this one part. During due diligence, you will need to provide investors with the confirmation that the story you sold them holds. Okay, easy, right? This is directly from the guys that I'm that I'm dealing with. Like, this is exactly what they want me to do, right? So I'm kind of trying to read the instructions, I guess. You know what I mean? Should you disclose the dark parts of the story? I don't have any dark parts of the story. I almost died, and then I came up with this idea. The darkest part was I was really fucking irritated. Hey? Or I mean, what happened afterward, but I already talked about that. I had to sell myself to them too. Days old, so now it's like hard and stale on the top. But it won't be that stale once there's soup in it, right? that's what I was thinking too. It's like an immense bread bowl. Sure, very detailed pipeline, your sales opportunities, contracts, and orders. Yeah, I did that. I don't have any historical financial statements. It's all a big debt. I've just been accruing debt, man. Hey? But that's valid, right? Those are still numbers that I can fucking hand over. I'm like, this is what it's cost, at least so far. So this, if you buy this right now, you'll save yourself this money, right? Plus the headache of trying to find somebody else to fucking I don't want to spend that much time into an idea that's not fucking gone anywhere yet. Fucking frustrating, man. I don't get how normal people do this. Like starve for a year. But it's a valid entryway into the fucking business world. It's just, I don't know. Not easy. You think I might try it? It seems like they're trying to make things faster. Well, it doesn't help when you're me and you're fucking all over the place. Hey, sciatica? Allie's walking around again finally. The one woke up paralyzed the other day. Yeah, they gave her like a course of steroids to do, but she's walking around now. But she has to be careful when she's walking around. I just worry. Yeah. It's my little pit bull. You know how Canada or whoever has hyenas? A little fucking lab with those things fucking hanging out with them online. Right? Allison, she first started hanging out with me. And why check my little pit bull? Right? Because she has a before that. She's like 8, has a long thing. It's like one of the times that you Is that thing kind of around? I don't know. Space Witch? Yeah. That's what everybody keeps saying about it. I don't know, is anybody right in the head? Is she more or not right in the head of people? I don't know. Like everybody's own special little thing about that. don't know. I see a difference there. Maybe I spent too much time in English. Oh yeah, that's the anniversary one, right? That's the anniversary of the person's death, or what? Oh, okay. The vernal equinox, oh no. I don't know why that's always such a big deal, that date. Yeah, it's the middle day of the month or something. Or I mean of the year. Years only used to be 304 days. Weird. That's actually really weird. That the year used to only be 304 days. Like, how would you not notice that the sun? Your years were getting all fucked up really fast, like by 50 days. You know what I mean? That we used to be. Oh no, yeah, that we are now. Yeah, I guess it would have to be, right? Or maybe we were spinning, like we were proceeding faster around the sun. It could be either one of those, right? The inequality between the lunar year of 355 days and the tropical year of 365. That's what happens. Some of them use the sun calendar and somebody used the moon calendar. Aha. Poor February. Like February had either 27 or 28 days. This has always got this fucked up number, eh? A dies intercalaris being inserted between 23rd of February and the start of the mensis intercalaris. I don't know what either of those. Oh, some kind of festival. Hashanah, postponement rules, da da da. Why is there Pythagorean superstitions of anything? It says odd numbers are unlucky? That's so fucked up. I wouldn't expect a mathematician to be superstitious like that. I wanted to get some vitamins, but I hear I'm not allowed to take them. Hey Joe, I'm allowed to take potassium. Yeah, I don't care. I should go get a bottle of those vitamins that almost killed me last time and take them. Fuck that. Do you know how long I was awake? Fuck those pills. And why? Because I thought I was gonna die. Because my heart was beating out of my chest and fucking whatever else was going on. Hey? Yeah. But why did it try? Why didn't I just like puke it all up? Or shit it all out or whatever? Me either. Instead of putting me in like a 3-day fucking every 15-minute cycle of I don't know what the hell happened. That shit really fucking well, it strips all your nutrients and then replaces them, right? But it stripped them all and couldn't replace them. Because, well, I couldn't replace them. That's fucked up. I am a black entrepreneur, right? I could identify as a black. I'm trans, maybe. Trans species. I'm a bat. I identify as young. I'm too old for this young entrepreneur thing, eh? Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna have to leave, sorry. Oh, I don't know, there's no interest, is there? Let me see. I wish I knew what this even is. These non-repayable loans. Oh, it says it's a grant, but it's not a grant. Okay, so it is like a grant, but it's a grant with a thing that says you don't have to pay it back if you do these things. Do you know what I mean? So the grant that I'm approved for is, they call it a non-repayable loan, but it's a grant that's been handed to you with caveats on it. So like, you say that you want to hire handicapped people, right? And then they'll give you money to like, okay, they're going to work to hire handicapped people. Here you go. And if you don't do that, then you have to pay that. But if you do the things that you say that you're going to do, that they approve you with, then you don't have to pay back. No interest, no nothing. Kind of cool, eh? That's a free $50,000. And there's something called the Canadian Emergency Business Account, right? And that's $60,000, and I can apply for that once I get this first shit set up. But all these, they got so many goddamn like grants and bursaries. I don't know what that is either, but I know I'm applying for some. It's what? Yeah. But it's earmarked for a certain thing, right? Like I could get a bursary to go to school, or a bursary to develop fucking handicap engine. Oh yeah. I think we were approved for it. And whenever, by the way, tell me when. Like, we're not going to the store or anything at any time soon. Alright, bye. Joe Shipley. I would never give you the finger, Joe. Once I went out. That lady. That's hilarious. I don't know what this is all about. That's not YouTube. $80 people died in Hawaii? Wow. Or in Maui? What kind of society are we living in? You know what kind. Your husband doesn't love you anymore. Surprise. Nobody loves nobody, I bet. We're all just dead people. What is this? Get out here. She doesn't live in a hole in the ground. Are you kidding me? This finger. Okay, lady, let's go. Holy shit. Dude, that's a lot of digging. Yep, she did it. What? Is this in Vietnam or what? All these people are like, we're really good at digging holes. Can you drop some Ponzi sticks covered in feces down there? I'm making a thing. What gets me is these people don't even sell this shit. Holy fuck. Holy shit, man. I'm wondering, non-time lapse, how much work this, like how many hours is this? It was all in one day? It can't possibly all be in one day, right? No fucking way. This is all in one day. This lady's way harder worker than anybody in North America. And she lives in a hole in the ground. Seriously, anybody on an American job site, Canadian job site, whatever. Okay, I can't speak for Americans, but anybody on a Canadian job site would, they'd quit their job. Thinking about like me as a kid. But this isn't a kid, it's an adult with tools. How long does it take an adult with tools in Canada to dig out that hole? Find one human being working on the job site anywhere right now that can do that hole in a day. Manual. And then carve out all those pretty little furnitures out of the side. This thing's crazy, these ladies. Man. Okay. Is that cement? Oh shit, it is. Like calcium carbide and gypsum and shit. That just must be to keep that all from falling apart. That's right, I'm doing this however I want. That's why I'm stuck in the background. Rocks. Well, the path's above this. Nice. Little rock. Look at that fountain. So one of these holes goes down and into it. The other one must be a chimney. Oh, it is a chimney. Alright, there we go. So, it's a chimney. She's got a fireplace in there. Underground, in a little underground hut. This lady's better than Minecraft. Haha. Shut up. No one will ever notice I just walked right over a house. Till you see the smoke coming out of the ground. How do you invade a country full of people like this? Our ground gets so frozen that there's no chance you're doing this here. What gets me too here is that she there she goes, she's leaving. Off to the realty office. Oh no, she's just going to get some grass. Man, you die in this, nobody could ever find you. Where is she? Said she was going out to the woods to build a house underground. Like maybe she's in her house. I think she is. Oh yeah, and then you gotta walk around with all your water. That's a real good one. Why are they always pools? Why are they always pools? A pool with a firework what? And a sleeping box? She like lives in one of those mini hotels in Japan, I guess. Wow, wild. A little fire hole. So, do you think like the Cambodian military sends the dudes out in like groups of 5 and like 2 of them are people from this whatever culture she's from? There's a girl dug all that with her weak little upper body and her stick legs. She dug that whole place, eh? I don't know about this story. The place has got to be made out of like something really soft, right? Like sand. It's not rock. It's like white clay. I don't even know. All of the clay here is saturated with bitumen and oil and stuff, so it's all black. I guess that means there's gold everywhere too. Okay, lady. Hop to it. Let's see the last 2 minutes. What did you do? Anything good? You ate a kumquat? Cum eating. Quat liver. I remember there was 2 guys doing this before. They're just digging holes everywhere. The man with no legal identity. That's who I want to be. What is that? What is this? Give me it.
I don't have any form of identification.
Oh, I believe it, you Amish fucking... This guy doesn't have any ID.
No clue what happened to
Who'd even
Titus.
ask that guy for ID?
Somewhere out there.
Does he ever look like he's been in an identification office? Or a camera?
I wake up in the
Who's
morning.
Gonna identify him?
Green hill on that side, green hill on that side, and I just have my own little piece.
I've seen him before.
Amish friend.
He's in the Patterson video, I think.
Accept and still go on with what we've got.
The first time I ever said the name of that thing, I hope I remembered it correctly.
I think that's the beauty. We can hang out today. We don't have to believe exactly the same thing, and we can have an awesome time. This is your McDonald's drive-up window? Yep. Hello. Hello, Titus. Hey. You ever had a cell phone?
Never did.
Do you feel like
So
you're
he
missing
doesn't
out
even
on
know his real
anything
name.
right now?
He knows what
That's like
people have
childhood.
always called him.
I think I may go like into that tree.
Okay.
Is there no way that he can...
This one, and get to this one, and then come over to that one, and
Okay.
then come on down.
You've done this a few times, Titus?
Oh yeah. We didn't have TV growing up, so this is what we did for, our spare time. And I still do it for fun. I'm gonna see if I can make it to this other tree here. Jeez. Trying to get to this other tree. I think I'm gonna ride this one down.
Titus, I think you got some stories.
Yeah.
How long have you been out here?
I've been on this farm. This would be the eighth summer.
Did
that
you
I've
grow
been
up
here.
like this?
Well, we did grow up growing our own firewood, or cutting our own firewood. We never had like electric heat or anything. But like my parents have computers, electricity, that kind of things. And I just felt like God was calling me to live a more simple life, more at peace and more with nature. So I don't have like electricity or running water. I do have running water if I put it in a bucket and run with it, and it runs through the creek too.
How much land are you living on here?
I've got 50 acres. About 20 is open, like pasture or garden land.
Okay.
And about 30 is woods. Y'all can come inside. Like I'm single and I'm busy working outside, and so it's real disorganized.
You're a bachelor.
Yeah, definitely. And my
Okay.
buddy is staying with me too, and he's got some of his stuff stored here.
Okay.
He's
So you do a lot of canning of
Yeah,
things?
I do some canning, yeah. This is the wood cook stove here, which during the summertime I'm not using it. since it would get too hot in here.
So you have no electricity in here?
No, which it is wired for, like the electric was on when I bought it, but I've been here, this is the 8th summer, and I've not had any electricity here.
So why do you choose for no electricity?
Well, it gives me like a freedom to not have to be
No electricity
down
gives
to
me
a
a freedom?
grind of like a 9-to-5 job. I don't have an internet bill. I don't have all these bills, you know, associated with that, with electricity. And so I can just
all those
just work a
inconveniences,
small amount
all the
whenever I wanna work,
inconveniences that
and then
electricity
have enough
provides.
money to live.
Okay, what are you doing for work?
I train horses and shoe horses.
Oh, cool. So what do you think your expenditures are? How much money do you think you have to spend a month?
I guess probably my two main bills would be like dog food and like my phone bill. I've got a landline phone. So,
Landline, no cell phone.
yeah, no cell phone. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I didn't want the internet, but they wouldn't give me a phone without the internet. So I pay for internet.
It's got the internet.
So I have a landline phone, and that's like $90 a month.
Billy John's got the
And
internet.
then dog food, I probably spend like $20 a month on dog food or something. Things like salt, fruit, and things like
So
that.
his internet bill, and
probably
then his
spend
dog
like
food. That's kind of what my
$30 a
life's
month
like,
on
actually.
that, probably.
So 90, 20, and 30.
Yeah.
So $140 a month is your expenditures.
I always dreamed of having my own farm, my own land, and the dream finally came true.
You love it?
I do. I wake up in the
I
morning.
do.
And there's a green hill on that
You
side.
do.
Green hill on that side, and I just have my own little peaceful valley here.
So no car?
Nope.
You get around with carriage?
Yep.
So you're almost living an Amish lifestyle.
Yeah, pretty
Almost.
much.
But you're not at all.
Almost.
No, I'm not a member. No.
He's not
I'm
Amish?
I'm not a member of the Amish church, but I
What?
pretty well live the lifestyle.
Oh
Some
man.
banana peels.
So is it, that
Nothing
looks
goes
just
to
from
waste.
not washing, hey?
This is
Wow.
great heart.
Great heart.
Yes.
That's impressive, I guess.
That looks bad, Titus. Putting that in the barn. You don't seem like you're unhappy. So
No. I sometimes take up hay, bales of hay up in here, and I'll loop this around and snap it. But this is the way that I get up into my barn loft to get hay.
Excuse me. Such a pig.
Titus, let me give you this and
Okay.
show what's up there.
All right.
Wait, here we go. Got it.
Am I holding it right?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I got some hay.
It's so hard to get
up
people
here, first cutting
to,
the hay.
You were telling me off camera you sleep up there on summer
pray
nights,
for
right?
Yeah,
my
sometimes
friend.
it gets
I don't know
really
if they're
hot
allowed,
in
like,
the trailer.
Can you pray
and so
for
I'll come up here
someone whose name you don't
in
know
the hay,
and
and
don't
it's
know
like
anything about them? How do you do
there's
that?
Peter down there.
Hey, cool.
My
I like
friend
this.
Isaac was staying with me, and
What's
he
it say?
was sleeping up here in the barn, and he said this hay sleeping on these hay bales, it's an eco-friendly,
Chris
green,
Ning,
biodegradable
digital god.
mattress,
Why does it say that?
and it smells good to top it off.
How do we get rid of the Chris part and just keep the digital god here?
Go out to the front, and I'll show
Digital
you the funnest
god.
way to get
There
out.
we go.
All
Just
right.
delete this guy. Right there.
Titus, you're a character.
And then go.
All right, what's Titus got for us here? You gonna jump out of there?
There, I saw
I'll
it from
show
him.
you the funnest way to get out of the barn.
It's kind of messy though.
There's some potatoes.
Oh, nice.
These are organic potatoes.
Okay, so you don't use any chemicals, huh?
No, I just spread manure from the horses here. And
You don't
then
use
plowed
any
it under,
chemicals, huh?
And then waited a while and then planted the potatoes.
So you're getting
Frame.
zero processed foods, huh?
I was like 13 years old, 13, 14 years old, and I was over at a neighbor's house shoeing some horses. And
Aw. Hello? Hello? What's up? Oh. Hey. I don't know what the fuck that feels like even, but probably not good. Those kittens are villains. Hey? Little demons. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's kinda cute though. Aw. That's cute. Oh. Hey? Oh man, the other day I lost mine while I was asleep and I couldn't find him. I got up and I was walking around looking for him and talking to the cat, right?
They said, hey, you want a pop? I said, or they asked me, do you like pop? I said, I've never had it. They're like, what? You've never had pop? I said, no. They said, well, you want to try it? And I said, sure. So I tried one, and that was enough for the rest of my life. I didn't like it.
It was, what, one Coca-Cola?
It was like a Orange Crush.
You hated it?
It just, and that, my dad, he helped build a plant where they produce the Coca-Cola. And he said if they had a spill, it would etch the concrete. It just eat away at the finish on the concrete. So if it does that in concrete, what is it going to do to your bones? It's kind of like golfing, except for you hit the ball every time. Grab you.
So this is for supper?
Yes. Yep.
Titus, I know there are a lot of ticks out here, but you don't worry about them at all, huh?
I just pick them off if they get on me. Here's some purple onions. We're going to cook those.
This is your whole dishwashing apparatus?
Yeah, I wash produce and dishes down here.
So you set this little barrier up here just to let the right amount of water in, huh?
Yeah, my buddy Isaac did. I usually take a bath in there.
You take a bath up there?
Yeah.
And so that acts a little bit like a filter, huh?
Yeah, it's got some sand and gravel and stuff, yeah.
So having this behind your house is key, huh?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You gotta have this for this lifestyle, huh?
Having plenty of water, yeah, I don't have to have electricity to pump it, it's just right here.
Do you ever get sick with anything?
I've gotten colds, I've gotten flus. Like the past year, I've not been sick at all. Like not even a cold, not even a stuffy nose, nothing. My thought is, eat lots of healthy food, breathe deep of fresh air, trust in God, get your exercise, and do things that strengthen your immune system, so then your immune system is strong enough that it can just fight off whatever virus is out there.
Is this one of your classic meals?
Yeah, that's red potatoes, purple onions, and kale. And then I'll put a little bit of pink Himalayan salt in there, and we'll put some water in there, and then we'll put it on the stove and let it cook. And then later today, Peter and I will come and have a feast.
Yeah, Titus. And it's got the Titus touch. From the source.
We'll put a little bit more wood in here to some of the cedar that we cut in here.
How far away are your parents?
My parents about 8 miles from here.
Okay.
Yep.
And you like going over there to visit?
I do. This is Truth here. She's being affectionate.
So when you go to your parents, do you love the conveniences? Because they have electricity and everything, right?
Yeah,
Is there a temptation in that?
No, I don't really, like, I enjoy being there and enjoy, you know, hanging out with my parents, but as far as the electricity or whatever, I don't really miss it. I guess probably the only thing that I miss is, like, living without electricity is a refrigerator. A refrigerator is just so handy. But I can put stuff in the creek and it'll keep overnight. Like if I have beans left over or something, I can put them in a pot in the creek and they'll stay good.
Called a fresh cup of coffee when I was at the shelter.
Of course, during the winter time, I've got a room in the back that I keep. I just keep the door shut so the heat doesn't go in there, and that's basically like a refrigerator during the winter time. No GMO, no herbicides, no pesticides, all organic.
No Monsanto out here?
No Monsanto, not for me. There are neighbors that are a few miles away that have Roundup Ready corn and soybeans. From what I've heard, they have developed a seed and they spliced a gene into it to where it terminates, so it's just good for one season.
Why? So you have to buy more, or how does that work?
Yeah, so you're dependent upon them. If you plant this stuff out in your soil, if you were to spray it with Roundup, it'd kill it. But the Monsanto seed, they've got corn and soybeans that are Roundup ready, so you can plant them in your field, and then you can spray a herbicide, and that kills all the weeds, but it won't hurt your corn.
So that's just easier to farm. Then with your garden, you have to pull the weeds, or what?
Yeah, pull weeds or hoe them, or like that cultivator that the horses pull. You take that through your rows, and it kills the weeds when they're really small. Kind of a peaceful sound.
It is. I like it. It's sort of therapeutic. Huh?
Yeah,
it
is.
It's like raking sand or something.
Yeah. Back. If I'm at peace and I'm right with God, I have His peace in my heart, then the horses are going to have it too.
They feel your energy completely.
Definitely. It's just like attitude. I mean, when you're around somebody, there's some people that are like cheerful, they're positive, and you feel like, oh, I want to spend time with that guy, or I want to spend time with that person. And there's other people that they're really negative, and you think, man, let's get out of here. Like, you know, I want to be polite, but I'd rather not spend a lot of time with, you know. And I believe animals are the same. If you have God's peace in your heart and you're calm, then the animals will want to be in your presence. They'll want to be with you. You can ride shotgun.
So where are we going, Titus?
We are going to go to a, yeah, that's broken. That's sturdy there.
Okay.
Friend of mine, Amish friend of mine that makes harness and...
Amish friend?
Reuben Schroyer. He lost his hand in a sawmill accident.
Oh. But
it's amazing the workmanship that he can do with one good hand and a hook in the other.
Your dog's coming too?
Yeah, the old one there, Spartacus, he's kind of slow and getting old. He may not go the whole way, but Sadie there, she'll run along.
Oh, that's nice. Nice little breeze.
Yeah,
huh?
It feels
good.
good.
How good does that feel?
It feels good.
And do the horses like doing this, do you think?
They like working. You know, there's times when we may feel like just laying in bed all day or, you know, like not doing anything, but once you accomplish some useful work, there's a sense of satisfaction that you think, wow, a job well done, you know. I think it's the same way with the horse. They plow that field there and we plant corn, and then later they get to eat it when the snow flies. Or it's hot and sweaty and they're mowing hay. That's hard work, but when the snow flies, they've got something yummy to munch on in the barn.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm single.
Do you want a girlfriend?
I do. Yeah.
You do? It's going to have to be the right woman that's going to love this lifestyle, right?
Definitely.
Because you're not moving to Atlanta, are you?
No, no. I don't like being in cities. Like, there's been times when God told me to go preach in a city, and I've gone for that. But as soon as I can get out of there, I'm out.
likes you, huh, Titus?
Yeah.
Beautiful countryside out here.
It is.
So do you feel like you're missing out on anything right now, living out here? Is there any like one little thing that you're like,
no, I feel like the people that are in the city are definitely missing out. They're missing out on the peace and the fresh air here.
I mean, it does look like a romantic lifestyle in the sense that you're living very simply and you're connected with nature. But to do it, most people can't hack it out. I wouldn't be able to hack it out. I mean, if I had to, I would. I could. But you gotta work.
Yeah, but you have to work either way. Because if you have all the modern conveniences, then you have to work, most people have to work a set amount of hours to be able to make sure they have enough money to pay all those bills.
Yeah.
And they're working that most of the time away from home. Or they're at a desk like this, and then later they're getting back problems, you know. So, like you're gonna work either way, but I'm gonna work at home. You know, yeah, it takes me longer to wash my laundry, or it takes me longer to wash my dishes, or, you know, it takes me longer to do some of the things that need to be done, but I'm working at home in a peaceful environment where I want to be.
You want to raise kids out here?
Yes. I think the only thing I'm missing, really, is someone to share this life with me, and children to enjoy it.
Maybe there's a fine woman out there in the audience that wants to meet up with Titus one day.
I don't know.
How do people get in touch with you? Or you don't want to give all that information out?
You can put my phone and address on there if you want.
I'll not do all address, but I would do phone.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right.
But if somebody calls, I have to leave a message because it's a landline phone.
Sure.
And so I'm not there at the phone very much. I have my phone in a little shed by the house, and then I've got an Amish neighbor that helps me pay the bill, and we both use the phone.
Your Amish neighbor uses the phone?
Yes.
The same number?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you just leave a message, and I call you back. Yep. This is a Mennonite family.
So they have power?
They do, yes. Little fella mowing the lawn.
You know these guys?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Beautiful. What do you learn from animals?
Well, I can answer that question with a story. So, when I got Great Heart back in like 2012, and so like he had never plowed before, and I was just learning to plow. So I wasn't good at it, the horses weren't good at it, and in order to plow you need to stay really straight. And one horse has to walk down in the furrow and the other horse has to walk up on the land.
Sure.
So as I was plowing, they were getting, the horse that was, I had stand fast down in the furrow, he kept on getting out and kept on like going crooked. And I was getting so frustrated and so angry. And I was trying to make them walk straight, but they wouldn't walk straight.
Okay.
And so I was all by myself. And so I started yelling and screaming at them and just like whipping them, just without mercy. And then I felt the Holy Spirit speaking to me and say, Titus, the way that if you were married, you would be treating your wife and children this way. And I said, oh, please forgive me, Father in heaven, please forgive me. And then I felt God telling me, Titus, you get out of line. You don't always walk the way that you're supposed to walk. How do you think that it makes me feel when you are not walking in the right path that you're supposed to walk in? And I said, yeah, wow, that's right. So I asked God, please forgive me. And then I went to my horses and I asked them to forgive me. So horses have taught me a lot of patience. You know, you can't expect them to always do exactly what you tell them to do because maybe they don't understand. They've not done it before. Maybe they don't understand exactly what you want them to do. So you learn to be patient. You learn to take your time to teach them. And then if you're willing to put that time and that patience in, then they're willing to just serve you with their whole heart.
When you say God, you get a message from God. Walk me through that. What does that you mean? You actually hear something, it just naturally happens through your body. What do you mean by that?
Well, like when I was saying I felt God speaking to me or the Holy Spirit speaking to me, I didn't hear like an audible voice, but it's this very strong thought in my mind.
Okay.
That I know that it's not just my own thought. Because naturally in that situation I was heated up and I was angry and all my thoughts were just frustration of how I couldn't get this job done.
Yeah.
And then there's this calm thought that comes from God reasoning with me, saying, Titus, you're being unreasonable with your horses. You need to take a step back.
So well, I know the answer already, but spirituality is super important for your life, right?
Definitely.
Like you wouldn't be able to do this without it?
I wouldn't be at peace. Like I would be afraid. I would be afraid that some natural disaster is going to come and a drought's going to come, or some country's going to attack, or those things could happen. But I'm at peace now, knowing that I have a Father in heaven that cares about me, and that He's going to
monitor to plug it into.
So you,
right?
What's
like
going
all
on
my
in
monitors
society,
are there still.
You're not really tuning into it at all, or are you?
I hear people
my
talk
camera broke.
about like the war between Russia and Ukraine, Russia taking
Damn
over
it.
Ukraine, things. I hear people talk about it, and
I hate this.
I am interested to know what's going on around me.
Okay, chat. I'll be back.